Okay, we're gonna make cinnamon roll muffins. My husband asked me for something sweet. He wanted a pumpkin roll, but I am not ready to make pumpkin rolls yet. So I said I have everything for cinnamon roll muffins, so that's what we're making today. So I am going to make 6 big muffins. I do believe this makes 12 regular muffin size, or you can make mini muffins, and that is just how many you get out of the batter. I'm not quite sure, but I do have the time that you would bake them for all the different ones. So I will put that in the description along with the recipe. Sorry about that. Once again, I thought about this like a million times when I was getting the ingredients ready, that you need this to get the cream cheese off of the thing. But okay. So we started with, so I prepped my ingredients, and this is 2 cups of flour. And then it's also 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and I just put it in here. And then a half a teaspoon of salt. It's all in here. I didn't mix it up or nothing. I just threw it in here. So we're going to start off, though, by just mixing our wet ingredients first. I mean, it does say you can just throw all this in here, and I know I've done that, but I think I'm just going to, go with this stuff and cream it together a little bit before I add the flour. So we're going to take 1 block of softened cream cheese. And I will tag where I got this recipe too. I'll tag the lady because I really enjoy watching her. And she's got a cookbook and all this stuff. But so it's 1 softened brick of cream cheese. And then 1 stick of softened butter, which I had to put in my microwave because I don't just have, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do have just a stick of butter laying around out here because I like to just bake on the fly. So sometimes I'll have a couple eggs laying out on my counter with the cream cheese and a stick of butter, because you never know. You never know if you're going to make something or not. So, okay, that's there. I'm going to put, it's 1 cup of brown sugar. And I'm going to get this rolling. And we'll just add as we go. I got this on. Sorry, this makes so much noise, but I love it. But we're just gonna go. Go, go, go. Super easy. Really good. Just, it's so easy that you can, have it done within an hour at the most. I mean, you might even be able, if you aren't videoing, you can get it done quicker. So I'm going to scrape the sides. Oh, hope everybody's having a good life. I know it's a little rough right now, but it'll get better. It always does, especially if you have Jesus Christ in your life. I've been going to church lately. It's been awesome. I never have been a real church person. It's just been me and the Lord for many, many years. And I was kind of being pulled to, get to a congregation, which is super weird because I don't believe in organized religion. I just don't like some of the rules and the things that they say. It's just, I think people make way too much out of just following Jesus. If you just have Jesus in your heart and you accept him as your Lord and Savior, you're good. Anyways, we're going to mix a little bit more. Okay, I am going to, let's see, I'm going to make sure, because I'm kind of going out of order, to a point, just 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'll throw this egg in there. 1 egg. 1 cup of milk. And we're going to mix that, not as fast, because then, we don't want the milk spraying everywhere. Really, I've made these minis, and they, you know, they're real good for a group, you know, and then everybody just has one or couple or keeps going back for more, which I really enjoy too. I like watching people just, you know, love the food that I make, or, you know, that is a fun one for me, because it's basically all I do. I mean, I just love to cook and love to, well, I love to bake, but like I say, I am not the best baker, but I try. Lately I've been loving doing bread. It's my favorite. I made homemade hamburger buns yesterday, but they're like this big, so I need to make them smaller because it was hard to get my mouth. Mine and my husband had a hard time getting, you know, you can only open your mouth so wide. Here goes the flour and baking powder and salt combo, and we're just going to mix it. Like I said, you can just throw all this in there if you want to. You don't even have to mix it the way I did. It's not a huge, it's just a batter. We're going to go a little bit more. Get that stuff going. Still see flour everywhere. You'd think it would fall off or something, but I think that's pretty good. Oh, nope, wrong one. All right. Like I said, I try to make these short, but sometimes I'll forget stuff if I do it too quickly. Like, you know, not going in order with this recipe, not the way I have it written down. I'm like, oh man, I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not, because I've checked it a million times. So let me just make sure everything's off the bottom. I do believe so, because I put the, you know, flour in last. It wasn't sitting at the bottom, so I didn't have to scrape it all up. And I think I'm going to go one more round, since I did scrape the sides. We'll go one more mix, and we'll be ready to put it in the pan and bake them off. So I'm just going to keep you going, because I don't said I'm my own camera person, so I don't have time to go. I need a remote. I don't want no bump. All right, I'm gonna call it good. Scrape that off. Smells good. I love these too. I don't. I try not to make this stuff too often, because I want to eat it all the time. Especially these, they're so good, and you know they're huge too. I mean, one could feed 2 people, to me, unless you know, don't want to share like my husband. He don't like to share. He's greedy, especially when it comes to sweets. All right, hold on. My hands. Get a little water on that. Okay. So I'm gonna get my cookie scooper, because I haven't made these in so long. I can't even remember how much goes in, but I think they're full. So we'll move that out of the way, and that out of the way. Clean up a little bit. Hey, little tidbit. Brown sugar. Just put a new thing in here. I'm going to put a small piece of bread, probably about that big. Maybe about that big. Doesn't need to be that big. Just put a piece of bread in there, and it'll keep your brown sugar nice and soft. And it forever. Seems like it will be forever. You'll go back in a month and it'll be all hard, but the bread will be hard, not your brown sugar. So, all right, this is what your batter should look like. Just nice and smooth. And now we'll get these filled up and get them baked off. And at the end of this video, you'll be wanting to make this, I guarantee it. So I'm just going to go like that. Well, 1, 2. I don't need to count. You guys know how to count. Since Sesame Street. 2 Sesame Street. Now I probably have that in my head all day. Okay. Half, I think. We'll go half. Like half a scoop. So like 1.5 scoops so far. I'm thinking. Well, maybe a little more. Who knows? Who knows? We'll just, all the batter, all of it goes in these. So we'll just do that. That. Yeah, that one needs some more, but that'll get the last of the scrapings. All right, just even amount. You know, this one doesn't have a lot in it. Doesn't look as full. So we'll be scraping this off. Let's get that. I mean, we get every little bit in this house. Okay. Done with that. And then we're just going to scrape. Make sure all that's good. I think that's good. We'll just make a little swirly there. That's good. I thought they were full, but maybe they weren't full to the brim. Like I said, it's been a few, but I've made them a million times. I mean, since I found the recipe, I just can't remember nothing anymore. These days, it's just too much. I haven't had these in a while, so I'm very excited. Gonna call Lisa. I'll put a little bit there. And no, need a little bit there. This one's still a little short. That one too. Yep, just evenly distribute it through your muffin pan. This one looks a little... Okay, and then scrapey. Okay, thanks for hanging in there while I fill the muffin tins. You know, I mean, I keep watching these professional content creators and I'm just not them. I am not them. I'd rather talk to you than edit and cut. And I mean, you might not like that, but if you hang in there, then you do like that, I'm assuming. So, all right, these go in a 350 oven. For the giant muffins, they're going to be 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. So, yeah, I'm going to bake these off, and I will be back. Okay, we're going to make a glaze for these wonderful muffins. And yes, they do indent, so, you know, that'll be fine. So we're going to move the cigarettes. And I'll have to use that, apparently. Now, I don't measure usually, but okay, I think it's got... Okay, so we're going to use clear vanilla because I want it to stay white. Got 2 cups of powdered sugar in here. And it calls for 4 tablespoons of vanilla. This is a half a tablespoon, so of course, you know, because I can't... Oh, there it is. Let's see. 1, 2. There's my husband's phone. 2, 3. Seems like a lot. Nope, that's only 2. 3. And 4. And then 4 tablespoons of cream. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not bring a whisk over here, so we're just gonna mix it up. It'll be kind of thick-ish. This would be great. I don't know if you can see me or not, but as long as you can just, you know, see what I'm doing. And I had to pause all my day and go get my husband, park his truck, come home. And I gotta take him back out this early in the morning, so. And then that's why I have it on this, so I just drizzle it all over. Drizzle, and then I have it on the rack so it can go over. It goes right on the tin foil and down the sides. This is just delicious and easy, quick recipe. And it will set, and then, like, you know, my husband will eat one before I even probably get these. They won't set. Not for him. It's alright though, they're worth it, man. I'm still full from dinner, so I probably won't have one till later. But I like to cover the whole top at least. There's plenty of icing, so I just pour it, huh? Yeah, what am I doing? Okay. One more. I mean, it really is that simple. And if you make the minis, you can just dip them in this, put it in a bigger bowl, and just dip the tops in. Or you can do it like this because, you know, it just drizzle all over. You can pour it everywhere and not worry about it. Instead of picking one up individually. And oh yeah, so there you go. I mean, to some people, this might be a lot of icing. To me, it kind of soaks in, I think. I don't even know. It's been a long time. And I like to go down the sides. So I like to give it, man, we did mix it, so why not put it all on there, right? Yeah. There you go. They look a lot better when they dry. So there you go. Cinnamon roll muffins. Like I said, I will have the bake times for each size of muffin. So yeah, God bless.